Today we're breaking down the 365 Christmas gifts for RVers. We have 3 more expensive items, 6 medium priced items, and then 5 lower priced items. So we're going to break that down now. We're going to start with the 3 more expensive items. And first up is the backup camera. You put the backup camera on the back of your RV and you can see it through the inside of your car. And so you can tell if you're about to hit into a tree with your RV or if you're good to go for your campsite. Next up, for most expensive items, we have the keyless entry. I'm looking at you, Nan, for this awesome gift idea. For this, you can put it on the front door of your RV. If you have a bunkhouse, you can put it there. Or if you have storage on the outside of your RV that goes under the floor, you can put it on the door for there. So you just type in a code and boom, you're in. No hassle about losing a key. You just have to type in a code. So next up on our list, we have a really nice camera. Maybe a Canon or a Sony, those are good ones. You'll want these to take pictures and remember your trips. You can take amazing pictures and put them in scrapbooks. You can leave them on the camera to look at them whenever you want. And so this is just an amazing gift that would be really good if you want to remember your journey. So maybe you're not looking for items as expensive as we just talked about. So here are some medium priced items. So next up we have a kid's Fujifilm Instax camera. This is really good for taking pictures close up, maybe not far away, but it's really good for close up pictures. Like if you see a pretty butterfly on a trail, you can take a picture of that or some other nature items. Or just a picture of your family on a trip that you really had fun on. It immediately prints out the pictures and you can choose cool frames for the photos when they come out. And so this is a really nice one for your kids to have on every trip that you take. My sister and I both have one. We like that the pictures immediately print out and so we can see them as soon as they're done. And we like to use them for, like I said, taking a picture of a butterfly on a trail, some fun flowers, or just a family photo. Maybe we met some new friends and so we want to take a picture with them. I went on a beach trip with a friend a couple months ago and I took a picture of me and her. So it's just really cool for a lot of different things. So next up we have the telescoping ladder. This ladder folds into a small size that you can fit in the bed of your truck or under the seats in your truck. And once you're ready to use it, it unfolds, it telescopes into this ladder that you can use to get up on the top of your RV to check for any damage or make any repairs that you need to, or maybe just be up there. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but maybe you just want to go up to the top of your RV. So that's the telescoping ladder. Next up is the mini projector. This is really good for RV trips because it's small, so it can fit easily in the little space that you have, and you can watch movies. You can project movies through it. And maybe not at a campground where there are a whole bunch of other people, but maybe when you're just boondocking with your family, or maybe your family and a couple of friends, you can use this mini projector to have loads of fun with movies. Next up we have an inflatable kayak or an inflatable paddleboard. When it's deflated, it is not very large, and then when it's inflated, it inflates to a kayak that you can have a whole bunch of fun with down a river, across a lake, or really anything including a kayak, involving a kayak that you can do on fun trips with your family. Next up we have an ice maker. You can put it on your counter and it makes ice, and so you don't have to stick an ice tray in the freezer and wait a really long time for them to freeze or go to the gas station and get ice. You can make ice right in your RV pretty quickly with this ice maker. Now we're going to break down our 5 low cost items. Our first thing for the low cost items, we have really anything collapsible. So for this, since you don't have a whole bunch of space in your RV and you want to save as much space as you can, then anything collapsible would be really good in your RV. Collapsible bins, collapsible bowls, collapsible dish drainers, collapsible really anything, or you could use a mountable toothbrush holder, or really anything that's saving space in your RV but also giving you some storage places that you wouldn't have had before without these things. Next up we have a cork board or a magnetic whiteboard. What's great about this is that you can put maybe reminders on the whiteboard, and you can write one down, like maybe remember to put the slide in before we leave, remember to put the awning in, leaving today, or Happy Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up. Or for the cork board, you could put the map for a place that you're staying, or maybe just a little pamphlet of fun things to do around there. Or you could put family photos up, really anything with this amazing thing. I've actually wanted one of these but have not gotten one yet. But it is really nice for your RV because you can just mount it on a wall and it'll be really cool to have. The next item for really any RVer is a board game. Our favorite board game in our RV is Clue, and this makes for lots of fun family time. If you're bored, if it's a rainy day and you can't go do anything, unless you're like us and you get caught in a rainstorm on a mountain.
We're gonna get wet, and that's how it is.
If you just want to play something fun, board games are really good. So consider getting a board game for that RVer in your life. Next up, we have motion sensing lights to go in a closet, medicine cabinet, pantry, anything in your RV where you'd need light but want it right as you step into the room. I know when I go into one of the closets that we have in our RV and it opens up and it's super dark and I can't see, and so motion sensing lights would just help more with that, so that as soon as you open the door there's light and you can see. Our final item is anything camping themed. RVers love to camp, and so they'll probably love camping items: hoodies, t-shirts, bracelets, hats, throw pillows, hand towels, trip journal, underpants. I'm just kidding, no underpants. Keychains, headbands, wall art, bedspreads, doormats, really anything like that would be really awesome. This has been the 365 of cool gifts to give that RVer in your life. And if that person just happens to be in our family, then so be it. You can give us gifts. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. Now here are some bloopers. We're gonna break that down now. Make sure to edit them. Testing the audio. Ready? So today we're breaking down the 300... not that many. So maybe you're not looking for items as expensive as... First up we have... And we like that... No. Wait, no. Okay, and it, wait, when it's deflated, is it like super tiny? So next up, we have the telescopic, wait, no, what's it called when it has, so next up we have a kid's Fujifilm camera, is that right? This is a really nice camera that immediately, wait, no, okay. 6 medium priced items that I give a 7 for the 6.